Hi guys, it is Norm from the Board Game Museum. Hey Michael, how are you? Hope you all are doing well. I am going to be going through ideal games today. And of course, we got the chat window open, so feel free to toss some game titles at me if you would like to, and we'll go ahead and get started here. All right. Okay, so I looked at a couple of these already. I know this was based, I think, on a game show. Adam's Family game, advertising. I've actually seen that around. Here's some of the sports games that they did. I'll open up one of them. All Pro Baseball, tactical game. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. I guess this is like the different places where the ball gets hit, huh? Okay. Some of the pieces, they look pretty nice. And nice little, what do they call that? A table to keep the balls and strikes on. Not too bad. I think, when was this game made? I think it was like a 60s or 70s. Let's see. Yeah, 70s. All Pro Football, Basketball, Star Fighting. All right. The Alligator game. Spin the spinner and feed the gator. It'll be stuffed sooner or later. Feed it too much food, its jaw snaps shut. Then you're out, you lose too bad. Avoid being the one to make the alligator snap his jaws. Well, it definitely looks like a nice component. Pretty cool looking. Look at that. I guess that's the little bits of food. Cute. All right. All right. The web spinning action game. And then there were none. Auctioneer. Let me take a look at this one. I know the ratings aren't that good, but I'm just curious to see what it looks like here. Web is spun from the base of a large Spider-Man figure. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh, there's a figure. Looks like a nice little figure. Interesting. All right. Let me check out some of the comments here. Let's see here. Type in Monopoly 80s look. Top Monopoly 80s. Okay. All right, let me go back here. All right. I don't think Ideal made that, but I'll take a look at it here. No items found. Okay, I'll try to maybe do it later. See if we can find something. Here's one called Auctioneer. I think Matt would like this one. 48 merchandise cards. There's a picture. 15 types of merchandise. All merchandise. The one who has the most money is the winner. All right. Hey, look at that little guy. Let's see here. So that is the little auctioneer with his little hammer there. That's pretty cool. Huh. Kind of reminds me of that game High Bid, but looks different. I'm kind of curious to see how that one plays. The auction games are fun. All right. Babysitter game. Bang Box. Bang Box. All right. Let's take a look at Bang Box and see what this one's about here. Inflate a number of balloons equal to one less than the total number of players. Each player spins the spinner and must drive that number of nails without busting a balloon. When the player bursts the balloon, that player is out of the game. Aha, that's a pretty cool idea. Huh, that's pretty funny. I like that idea. That's a very cool idea. That's cool. I like that idea. Yeah, that would be a fun party game. I could definitely see people getting with that one. All right, let's see here. Here's one called Battle Line. This is 60s here. Spinners, soldiers, tanks, bases, Use the spin to move your pieces. Capture your opponent's flags. Okay. That's a basic looking board. Looks like the pieces are, I guess, made of cardboard or whatever. Got good ratings. I don't know how many people ranked it, though. Anyway, we'll keep looking. All right, let me go back to the comments here. Ticket to Ride. I might type that one in later. I don't think Ideal made that one, but that's a very popular game. Let's see here. Battle Board. I think I actually saw this one at one point. Air raising action has 4 knight pieces, 1 king. Place them in the row furthest from the dividing wall. Take turns moving one of your pieces. They get to use their air catapult to try to pop one of their opponent's pieces out. It's done by placing your plunger in one of the vacant spaces and then banging it. If the opponent has a piece, it'll pop up in the air. That's how you capture the pieces. Very cool. All right, let's take a look at it here. I like the look of it. That's pretty cool. You use these little things and just cool idea. I like it. It's a good looking game too for its time. Here's one, Battlefield Blast. Okay, wonder if this one's similar to it. Yeah, it is. It's got the same component there. All right, Battleship. Oh, we all know that one. Battling Gladiators. Beat the 8-Ball. Let's take a look at Battling Gladiators here. Each gladiator tries to gain its freedom by completing a circuit of the gladiator board. It spans on the battling top system and has a roll and move. Okay. What is this exactly? Oh, okay. It's got a spinning top. I love spinning tops. That's pretty cool. I think that's what they are. Yeah, that's cool. Like that one too. Man, Ideal, you had some great ideas. All right. All right, let me go back here. Go back to the comments. All right, let's see here. Beat the 8-Ball. What could this one be here? Try to have the highest score. Be the first player to score 10 or more points. You release your ball along the track to score points before the 8-Ball drops and blocks it. It's a game of patience and skill. After the 8-Ball is set spinning in the funnel, each player decides when to release it. Beat the 8-Ball. Okay. Let's take a look at this here. That's a cool looking component, contraption for sure. I like it. Oop. I closed the window out. I'll get it back. Hold on one second. Okay. Screen share. All right. I'll just leave that there. Okay. This is where I was. All right. Just got to find the company again here. There it is. All right. Okay. So they made 300 and something games. All right. Chips. I know Vinny did a review of that one. Chop Suey. Okay. What the heck is Chop Suey about? Wind up rotating bowl in the center, which is filled with plastic food pieces. Play consists of all players simultaneously attempting to pick them up out of the rotating with their chopsticks. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny, funny. All right. Well, we'll take a look at the components here. That's pretty funny. Boy, I could definitely see that people would have fun with some of these games. Just original. All right, Cloak and Dagger. That's from the 80s. Let's see what this one's about. It's a role-playing game. Each player attempts to be the first to control a ring of spies. This is a board game that shares many quality with RPGs. Okay. That's very cool. This is from the 80s here. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. That's very cool. All right. Michael wants me to type in Monopoly Revolution. All right. Let me do one more of these here. I'll type it in for you. Let's see. Combat, Counteract, Crazy Clock. That looks interesting. Let's see here. Comes with a pack of cards, how to build the Rube. Okay, it's a mousetrap type game. Let's take a look at it here. Wow, that is a crazy looking contraption. Holy cow. Yeah. It's definitely cool looking. I know the gentleman that I talked to, Frank, I think he has a lot of these types of games. And it's just very cool. Okay, Monopoly Revolution. This is not an ideal game, but it was a request. So, all right. Circular board. Use a credit card setup with electronic device. You know, I actually think I saw this game, but I don't think it was complete at one of the thrift stores that I went to. There it is. Looks pretty cool. I don't have it. I don't think it plays much differently than the original. It just looks different. Let's see. Back we go. Crisscross. You know, I might end up doing this in 2 parts. There's just a lot of games that look really cool. Roll balls down one of the 2 tracks. One track is straight, the other meanders. They're catching depressions, default. Knocked off the track by defense. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's just take a look at it here. Oh, it's okay, very cool. It's a marble game. Man, I tell you what. Some great ideas here. I love it. All right. All right, let's keep going here. Crossfire, that's a great game. The Cube, that's recent. Curse of the Cobras. All right. Let's see. You know what? I didn't even have this thing on. All right. I got to go back and show some of these games. All right. Well, I'm on Curse of the Cobras here. Simple puzzle game where players take turns inserting plastic inks into that thing. A mechanical switch that sets off the trap reveals a skull head. Launches a handcuff-like cobra ring around your wrist. There can resets to a new hole. Very cool. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Nice. Look at that. Very cool. Let me go back to some of the games that I was looking at here, just so you guys can see. Crisscross. This was the one I was talking about with the marbles. Very cool looking. Crazy Clock. This is a mousetrap type looking game. Well, I think those are the pieces. But I'll go back here. Yeah, that's what it looks like right there. It's crazy. And let's see. Cloak and Dagger, I think I did too. And Chop Suey. I'll just go back and show these real quick. This is like an RPG style game. And there's a picture of the board. And ACD. Marbles, a category. I think marble type games are, or is a component. Like Fireball Island uses marbles. Monopoly Socialism. We actually have that. That's actually a pretty decent version of Monopoly. I like it. It's different. All right. Let's see. Chop Suey. That was the one where you have to use chopsticks to. Just some funny ideas here. I love it. Wind up rotating bowl, and you have to pick up food with chopsticks that's in the bowl. I think that's great. All right. Let's see here. The Concord game. All right. Fast-moving game based on the jetliner. You're a fleet manager. You collect passengers, buy fuel, decide when to fly at supersonic or sonic speeds. Objects that have earned the most money when the last clearance card is used. Huh, okay. Boy, I tell you, that's nice. Those are pretty nice. I'll tell you, man, ideal. They had some great ideas here. See, I don't know if you guys saw Curse of the Cobras. I'll go back to it again just in case. But that's what it looks like. It's pretty cool looking. And just a little bit about it. You're trying to, I guess, avoid a trap, which reveals the skull head, launches a handcuff-like thing. Cool looking. All right. Monopoly milk chocolate. We actually have Chocolate-opoly. I do not even see deduction. That looks kind of like what's that game called? Mastermind. Great new game. Challenge of wits and deductive reasoning. Secretly set up thousands of possible colors. Yeah, that is a lot like Mastermind. Dick Tracy, Doctor, Doggy Doo. I'm not even going to touch that. All right. Don't Dump the Daisy. What a funny title. Don't Tip the Waiter. What the heck? What is this? Too many dishes. You assemble a 3D cardboard waiter. That would be him. Carefully place cardboard plates on him. If he loses his balance, you pay. Tip the waiter. Get it? Okay. Let's see what this looks like here. So that's a little cardboard, and then you just have to put dishes on there and stack them. Okay, so it's a balancing game. That's pretty cool. Interesting play on words. Don't upset me. I see 3D things here. First player, move one of your men from your home base around the game field and back to your home base. Okay, it looks like it's a kid's game. Okay. I guess it looks kind of like Parcheesi, I guess. Yep. Yeah, that's what it was saying. It was Indiana Jones-like. Dragon Chase. Man, I think I might have to do this in 2 parts. There's so many games here that look really cool. Dr. Fear's Mad Lab. One of the people that I talked to, I think, had this game. He really liked that was Mark. Yeah, wow, look at that. That's very cool looking. Yeah, I think Mark told me he got this for like £4. And this game's like worth way more than £4. Let me go back and see what it was about. 5 obstacles, adventurous, fun game. Okay, so you got dexterity mini games you have to do. Very cool looking. Dr. Kildare, Dragon Chase, Deuce of Hazard. Let me go here. Oh yeah, that's a great looking game. I think Fantasy Island. Fingerball, flip your lid. That's a cool looking thing. Let's see. Nerds. That's a fun game. The game of Blast, Gargoyles, and Goblins. Okay. Didn't get the best ratings. Let's see what it's about. Hidden electronics or two adjacent spaces are pressed with will either cause the core master to light up, make a noise, or not. Okay, I guess this is kind of like Operation, sort of maybe. Cool looking though. Let's see. Defending players move the board. Okay, so it's a elimination game. All right, let's see here. Garrison's Gorillas. What in the world? Oh, it's based on the TV series. Okay, it looks kind of basic. But colorful. The Generals. All right, let's check this one out here. All right, this is an electronic game. You must capture opponent's flags and move to your own flag to your front row. Okay, so I guess this plays kind of like Stratego. Oh, wow, but it looks really neat. Yeah, it does play like Stratego. Let's see here. Nice looking board. I like that. Pieces look pretty nice too. That would be a fun one to see reviewed. All right. Let's see here. All right. Godzilla, that's the 60s version. Grabbing Dragons. The Great Escape. This is interesting. I wonder what this one's about. As prisoners have escaped from jail, handcuffed all the players at the game board. Players move, you get 4 key cards. Each time they get the 4, you pick one key of the jail and try to open your handcuffs. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look here. So there's the handcuffs. Okay. Another cool idea. I love that, man. I have to check some of these games out. There's Green Ghost. I know a few of my friends have that one. The Great Game Britain. Gunfight at the OK Corral. Let's see here. There's the famous haunted house. Yeah. Here's haunted house. This one goes for lots of money. Got some cool components, but here's the way it looks. You're just trying to get out, and I think there's like different traps that are set in these different rooms or something. But very cool looking. It's a large game too, from what I understand. You have to have the jewel in the appropriate square to escape. But yeah, very cool looking game. Though not cheap at all. Head waiter, or that's recent here. Headache, that one plays like Trouble. Hepta, that looks like Rubik's Race. Hit and Run. All right, what is this one about here? Simple game, like a pinball machine. Okay, so it's kind of like a pinball idea there. Okay. I've seen games like that. Hollywood Squares, Honey West. Hungry Henry. Okay. I'll look at this one. Large plastic bird swivels on his perch as players attempt to feed various items into his beak. Fallen objects are added to another player's time. Wow. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture that shows what this is like. There it is. I guess it must be kind of hard to feed them. I want to bite your finger. Impact. Incredible Hulk smash-up game. I wonder if this is like the ones that I've heard about. I'll take a look at it here. Yeah, there we go. Rev up the players advised to build one form. Players must sometimes rev up and release the whole cocoon race, smash up the labs that are being built. So that's kind of like Tornado Rex in a little bit of a way, only not with the tornado part. Yeah, so he would actually go and he might move around and he might actually hit. That's pretty funny. I like that. Man, it's great ideas here. Ironside. All right, let's take a look at Ironside. Oh, okay, it's based on a TV show, Roll and Move. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I'll do one more here, and then I'll continue this another day. I'll take a look at the Junkyard game. Attempt to knock down targets propelled by flippers. Okay. Rubber bands provide the tension. Keep out targets. Okay. That's pretty cool. So it's kind of like bowling with the... Okay. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like one of those games you play at the carnival. Okay, y'all, I'm going to call it for now, and I will continue looking at the ideal games on another one.